Good morning, folks, and happy Saturday. I hope everybody's doing all right so far here in 2026. I have pretty well gotten rained out down at the ranch this weekend. I think it started raining about 5:30 in the morning yesterday and pretty much rained all day long, all night long. Pretty heavy storms last night and pretty heavy storms this morning, and it's still raining. So I dang near need a boat to get out into my front yard there. But so I am kind of stuck inside on this Saturday morning. I'll probably be stuck inside most of the day. So I figured I would give this another try where we're going to try to watch a video and then I'll kind of jump in every now and then and probably make some silly comments. But the episode we're gonna watch today takes us way back before we had the lean-to, so 5/25/25, and this was right around the time I was trying to dig out the stump that was basically right in the middle of my lean-to. So this is a little bit of a shorter video, and I haven't watched it in a while, so I'm gonna kind of watch along with you folks. And this way I kind of get something up this weekend and hopefully don't get cabin fever. I don't think it's going to be dry enough tomorrow that I could get out there tomorrow, but maybe so. We'll have to see what happens, but let's jump into this video here. I think this is the day I was battling with that ground hornet. And again, folks, if you've never been stung by a ground hornet, once you do once, you're not going to ever want to get stung by a ground hornet again. I can promise you that. But let's jump into this. And it's the first time I'm watching it in a while, so we'll watch along with you folks. What is up, you crazy suckers? It is day 13, Sunday. I decided to come on out today. Got a little rained out yesterday. To be honest with you, I sat in the truck for about almost 10 minutes and it was raining pretty good. So I decided to leave. I got like 5 miles down the road and the sun came out and I didn't see a cloud for almost the rest of the day. It rained up by me yesterday evening, but I think once I had everything loaded up and in the truck, I didn't want to unload it again and bring it back up here. So here we are today. If you watched the video yesterday, you know what the task is. Get this little area cleared out as best I can, roots and stumps, so I can put up some post. So here we go. I think this is one of the harder parts of this adventure out here is getting all the stumps and vines and little stuff up out of the way. I mostly try to do it so that stuff doesn't kind of try to keep growing in those areas, but even right now, I still have some stuff growing up inside the lean-to. So if you look at that wheelbarrow there, I pulled a whole bunch of stuff up out of the ground, just trying to get it cleaned up as best as I could in there. And I can already tell I'm about over that. If y'all see something behind me, let me know. This isn't the channel where I go, these woods be haunted. They very well could be. These woods have been around since the beginning of time, but I do keep hearing something back there. At first it sounded like a small dog barking. I only heard it a couple times. I'm gonna work without my music on for a minute and see if I catch it on the video, but I've heard it a couple times now.
But anyway, back to more real life stuff. I think I'm about to start working on this stump. I thought that the rain maybe washed that ground hornet out of there. I've only seen the one come out of there, so I'm hoping that there's only one. Truth be told, I had the opportunity to unalive them, and I chose not to. So I'm hoping he gives me a little leeway as I'm working around that stump there. And if he doesn't, well, then we're going to have to maybe come to a different conclusion. But I did help him get his hole uncovered so that he could drag a grasshopper in there. So hopefully that buys me some leeway while I'm working around that stump. So I'm not really sure exactly how to attack this. I'm going to probably try to expose some of the roots and then cut the roots that are coming out of there. It's going to take a minute, but there's that. Here we go.
Yeah, so I was really nervous getting in here. Uh, I think here in a minute I'll try to stop it and slow it down a little bit, but I think a little piece of wood pops out of there when I'm using the sawzall, and I was about 100. Ooh,
So sucker don't come out here and bite me. I'm hoping he's taking a nap after that grasshopper.
yeah, so I was getting closer and closer to where he was hanging out. So here we go. Oh, I don't know if I actually ever went back and slowed it down, but if you look right over in this area, you'll see something pop up out of there. And I was about 100% convinced it was that ground hornet. Oh, see, it went flying right over here. I'm not too fancy with all this stuff, folks, but right there, it popped out. It scared me. I was like, oh man, here he comes. Or she. Uh, but yeah, so I was trying to be very
Man, I
careful.
thought he jumped out of there for a second. I'm gonna take a break and then work up my bravery. I've only seen one hole, so what I might do is take one of them flat bricks and cover the hole, because right now I'm basically gonna have to sit right on top of them. But I don't think that'll kill him. He'd probably be pissed off once I move the brick though, so we'll see what happens. Anyway, I'm gonna take a break and see how brave I'm feeling. He's dragging a grasshopper back to his hole.
Look at
Look
that
how big.
thing.
Sorry, I didn't mean to cuss. Look how big that sucker is. Would you want to get bit by that?
No.
He just went back down into his hole, so I'm going to try to cover it up. Now, let me wait until he gets this. Let's see if I can get this. There's a grasshopper or something. I don't know exactly. Can you hear him down there?
Jeez. Dragged it
Oh,
on
he
down
dragged
there.
it right down in there. I don't know if I can keep him around. I'm going to put a brick over the top of it in the hopes that it keeps him down there. Because I'm telling you right now, that thing bites me, my day's over. It hurts bad. All right, I'm going to try to hurry in the hopes that he don't have another way out of there. Or she.
So yeah, I mean, look, this is way back when I didn't have a lean-to. I just had a couple little tables set up out there.
Well, I didn't get stung, so that's definitely a plus. I think I got all the big roots around that tree cut, or at least it's supposed to rain. It's supposed to rain most of the week, but I'm probably going to let that marinate like that for a while, and once the rain comes, it'll kind of wash some of that dirt down, and then it'll expose some more of the roots, and then that way I can see if I can get in there and clip the rest of them. And then probably next time I'm down, I'll start kind of trying to dig down and get under there and hope my buddy there goes away. But he didn't pop right out after I moved the bricks, so I'll keep an eye out and make sure. Like I said, I'm not a big fan of unaliving anything if I can avoid it, but I feel like he'd have no qualms stinging me 2 or 3 times. At least once. That's probably all it would take for me to call it a day.
Yeah, so I was pretty sure that I was going to have to deal with this guy a couple more times, and I think the next time I came out, it had rained a whole bunch, and
Well, I think that is going to be it for day 13. It went fairly well. I wish I would have gotten this far yesterday, and then basically today I would have been coming out here and digging down a little bit on that stump. But anyway, tomorrow is Monday, Memorial Day, so I'm going to take that day off and get my house back in order, get ready for the rest of the work week. But again, man, I appreciate all of you guys that all my new subscribers and to all the people who've been following me here for a little bit and all the comments and likes and suggestions. Absolutely 100% appreciate it and keep them coming. I appreciate you guys coming out here and working hard with me in the hot southern Mississippi heat. And I definitely enjoy watching most of your all's videos too. So keep them coming. Appreciate you. We'll see you next time.
yeah, all right. Well, folks, that was day 13. That definitely goes back a long ways. We're getting ready to go on to day 58. But that was definitely I believe the day before this day I came out and did a little bit of work, and it acted like it was going to rain on me, rain for a second, then it didn't rain, which I kind of said that already, but I believe it rained a whole bunch between this weekend, this day I was out there, and the next weekend. And when I got out there the next weekend, that ground hornet was gone. So I didn't have to mess with it because I was stressing them quite a bit. And again, like I said, if I don't have to, unalive something just for my benefit, I try not to. So I think he or she's probably doing whatever they do. It wasn't there to bug me when I got back. So anyway, folks, that's gonna be it for this video. Hoping it turns out right. I'm using this headset in the hopes that you guys will be able to hear the actual video that I'm playing. I think the last time I couldn't hear it hardly at all, so maybe that'll work. I hope everybody has a great weekend. I really hope to kind of get around this corner here, and hopefully next weekend, maybe even next week, there might be a day that I can break away if it's nice and go down and get some work done. Gonna try to finish up the a little bit more of that western border and get done with that. I'm gonna bring my tent down there the next time I go. I'm not sure that I'm gonna maybe try to set it up here so that I kind of have an idea of how it works. It's still in the box. So anyway, I think I am gonna probably watch some football today and kick back and relax. I don't know that I'm gonna have much luck getting out and about and doing anything. It's still raining. Been raining the last couple of days. So appreciate y'all. Have a great weekend, and we will catch you next time.